Hi guys, welcome to Nine Links. This is your host Alex. Today I just want to talk to you about buying plants. This topic comes up to me quite often. My friends and close family members, when they buy plants, they're like, "Hey, you know what? Alex knows a lot of things about plants." Yes, by the way, I'm inside my greenhouse right now. Today it's very nice. If you can see, the temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and the humidity in here was at 87 degrees. And now I have to open the doors and the ventilation. Panel up there kind of brought it down to 38% humidity, which is okay. I think greenhouse typically you want to keep the humidity above about 50 to 80, and anything more than that it's too much. Anything less than that it's a little short. Right now I'm below 50%, which is fine. I just want to get some fresh air in here while I'm sitting in here, do a small video update. So, most people will say, "Hey, ask Alex about plants. Hey, is this plant worth it? Is this plant, are they overpricing the plants and stuff?" A lot of time when you're buying a plant, a lot of things, a lot of factors comes in play. How big is the plant? How healthy it is, and also, is this a type you're gonna plant at your house? And is your house soil is match the plants? A lot of stuff. And most people, when they buy plant, they go in and like, "Oh, I like this one, I'm gonna bring it back home," and then they plant at their house and without knowing what's zoning in. And trust me, I go to Home Depot sometimes, I see like they sell those elephant ears, stuff like that. Honestly, those are from zone 8 to 10. In Texas, you should not plant it outside, but most of the time if you want a good looking elephant ear, you most likely will plant it on the ground to make it look good. But in Texas, it's just not applicable, at least like maybe towards southern part of the Texas, yeah, maybe yes, but not like mid to the northern part of Texas. So so I just want to share some tips with you all about buying plants. Now a lot of time when you buy plants, first thing I usually consider what type of plant you're interested in. And of course some people just want to buy it and have really good showy flowers and looks good when people come over and they give you compliments and stuff. For me, when I collect plants, when I take care of plants, I'm for the long term. It's companion, like I say on my introductory video. I'm not planning on, "Oh, look, it's really nice, I'm going to show you." I mean, of course everybody has their objective. I'm just saying that's mine. A couple of things when you buy plants, keep in mind. First is the ear, and second is health. And also, if you cannot plant the plants inside your house, or then it's fine. You can just buy it and make a greenhouse. Same thing I did. So basically, health, when you look at the health of overall plants, for example, let's do a sweet olive example. This is the most recent one I purchased a few months back. So this one, when I initially I saw this, it was on discount for $35. Its original price is like $125, I think, somewhere in there. So I saw it and it has a lot of leaf been burnt. It was staying outside, and so I check it. I look over how many branches it puts out and how big the trunk is. When you plant a lot of stuff for a long time, the trunk represents the years. So this one looks like at least 4 or 5 years, at least. And so I was like, 4 or 5 years. The basic standard small plant or like this size is about $20. If you order online plus the shipping, it's about $35, somewhere around there in the neighborhood. This one, it's on discount for $35. So it's pretty good deal. And also you check all the leaves and branches, they're all healthy. The leaves might be scorched because of cold weather. So when I took it home, the first thing I did was I pruned off all the bad leaves. You can see some of them only have half leaves. I cut off the bad part. Some parts of the leaf, they might not be damaged, they might be affected by fungus, so bacteria, whatever. So you cut them off, you prevent them from spreading. And so when you buy a plant, health of a plant is very important. Same plant sitting next to this one, there's another sweet olive. It's not doing too well. Some branches I snapped off a little bit. See, it's all brown inside, dead branches. So when you buy plants, make sure factoring in year. If this plant's like, for example, over here, Jasmine Made of New Orleans, I have this over 5-6 years now. The trunk is huge. When I initially bought it, it's so small. You have to think the amount of time people put in there. I think buying a plant is it's kind of like investment, really, like mutual funds and stuff. So the amount of time you put in there sometimes the cost is high because of time. So when you do buy like, oh, you sometimes like, oh, if I want to get a big jasmine, might as well start out with small. It's cheaper. Not really. If you buy a big jasmine, the time that people put in there, it's already worth your money already. And also, the plants that has been, aged well and long, in terms of age, is older than the younger plants, and they are more adaptable to certain cold environments, and they're basically immune system is a lot higher. And also you can propagate easily using the branches from the older plants. If you do a newer plant, a smaller one, there are a lot of factors, especially if you want to grow from seeds, even worse. Sometimes the seed is not coming from the cutting. It might be different from the parent plants. And also, seeds has many ways of diet. The new fresh germinated, plants, you have all different kind of problem you need to face. Bugs, weather, they can't even tolerate slight weather change. Sometimes they or overwater. Older plants tend to be more forgiveful when it comes to overwatering, and most of the time my plants already pot bounded. They're old. I'm not going to keep changing pots. I'm just letting them pot bounded for a couple years, and then I'm going to take it out of the pot and root prune it and then put it back into the pot. So keep them in the same shape of pot. I don't have to switch often. That kind of cut down the saving as well. And also, I have a limited amount of room, so that's one problem taken care of. And another thing people need to keep in mind is that when you go to a nursery buy plants, I'll just be honest with you, a lot of time, some nurseries, they put, I call it, quote nickname, steroid for the plants. They will use good nutrients like to boost it, to make it good when you buy it. So what happens is the plant is that they looks really nice when you buy it, and then after a while, after those nutrients die down, the plants start going back down and drop performance, and you will say, oh my god, did I do something wrong? Did I underwater it? And then you overwater it, and then you kill the plant. Guess what? The next thing you know, you need to buy a new plant. That it's more of a, what should I say, I mean, honestly, if there are a lot of nurseries out there and everybody knows what to do with the plants, they can just propagate and help each other, give to friends and stuff, then the nursery won't be there, So if you think about it, you go to Home Depot every spring, you see tons of people buying flowers, plants and stuff. I'm pretty sure 80% of those plants won't survive after the first year. So it's kind of funny. So anyway, that's just my little advice when you buy plants. Remember a couple things. Plants need to be healthy, and look at the year, and also sometimes the price. I mean, let's say this jasmine I sell, let's say if I was to sell it, I'll sell it like for $500. Now $500, people might think expensive, but it's not. But then you compare the same size to another person, he might sell it for $800, let's say. Now that's overpriced. So I typically, when I do the calculation, I do it like this. Okay, if I buy a starter plant, the small one, it costs $25. Let's say from online, and then plus $7 or $10 shipping. And plants, they do cost a lot to ship over the order because of all the decorations and stuff. And sometimes just the merchant, they overcharge you. But anyway, so 25 plus, let's say $10, $35 a plant. $35. You have to take care of it every year and make sure they're in good health. Look at the trunks and stuff. And I remember I pruned this one way too much last time. It's fine. Jasmine, the more you prune, the more vigorous it grows. So 35 factoring at 1 year gets to add 100, maintenance and everything. 5-6 years, that's about $500 roughly. It's not that expensive. But again, will I sell mine? Probably not. Like I say, all my plants, I'm not, unless somehow tragically they died on me, like my dad left it out in the patio, I'm not gonna give it away. If these cuttings up there, I'm trying out different methods, propagation. I mean, different way to do the cutting propagation, using the sand this time. And you'll see some of those stuff on the side, just herbs. I decided to do cilantros and stuff. So I mean, if you have greenhouse right now, might as well put it to work. You can do a lot more greenhouse. There are times after having this greenhouse, there are temptations, me getting more plants. But the more research I do on the fragrance that I love, it always narrow down to these guys. So no point of collecting anymore. So these for friends, families, if they want one, I give it to them. Else, I'll try some experimentals and plant it on my backyard, see if it works. If it dies, it's just cuttings. Anyway, that's just a small talk today about the how to shop your own plants. Okay, all right. If you guys are out buying plants now, springtime, well, at least in Texas, kind of. Well, good luck to you. Okay, take care.